Steve loves these. He will just walk to the fridge in the middle of the night and just grab a few slices and bring them back to bed. And I wake up smelling like cheese. Rise and shine, you casserolers! It's Jody here in Central Illinois, ready to wake and bake. This morning, we are going to be making a breakfast casserole complete with everything you need for breakfast. Sausage, tater tots, cheese, bacon, and the one and only Eggo waffles. So we are going to be making a casserole that's kind of a sandwich. Is it a sandwich? Is it a casserole? Is it a casserole sandwich? I don't know. It's kind of like a casserole on steroids. Not that there's steroids in this casserole. I didn't put any steroids in this casserole. There could be some in the bacon. I didn't really read the label on that. We are gonna start this casserole by making a slurry of butter and syrup in the bottom of the pan. I don't know about you, but I love syrup. Now I really like to get my hands in my casserole, just so I know it's made with love. Oh, this is really therapeutic. Step 2, you're gonna open the waffles, spread the waffles on top of the slurry. These perfect little discs of love. And look at that, how cute. Now the nice thing about this is you don't have to just eat a breakfast casserole at breakfast, you can eat it any time of the day. Sometimes I eat breakfast at dinner. I'm known for being a wild child, and that's just one example. So now I'm gonna grab my eggs. I've just prepped these over here. It's okay if they get a little cold because it's casserole. We're gonna bake it. I know I'm a casserole queen, but I know a thing about eggs or two. Low and slow. You know what I'm saying? What does breakfast need most? Bacon. Now I know a lot of vegetarians who love bacon. They bend the rules for some bacon. Now what does that make them? Smart. Some dinosaurs were herbivores. You see how that turned out? All right, now moving on to the next. One of my favorite ingredients, cheese. We're gonna sprinkle copious amounts of cheese. Again, copious means a lot. Woo! I think I just wasted some on the floor. My daughter will get it later. She loves cheese. Now there's just not enough meat in this casserole yet. Now it's not just any old kind of meat. This is breakfast sausage. So I'm even getting the grease out of this prepped dish here. That's where all the flavor is. As always, I say a strong foundation makes for the best casserole. So let's quick review. I've got that slurry bottom with the butter and the syrup. Next, I've got the Eggo waffles, followed with the scrambled eggs, bacon, cheese, copious amounts of cheese, breakfast sausage, and now tater tots. Now all you parents, I'm sure, have tater tots in your fridge. It's my go-to. Whoop! I lost one. Now you might be wondering, there's a lot going on here. Do you need all the layers? The answer is yes. Yes, you do. This is a very American dish. And this is my tribute to Americans. The all-American breakfast. Except for you vegetarians and vegans. Next, I'm pulling out a controversial ingredient. We're gonna put on an American cheese single. Well, legally, I cannot say it is an American cheese. It's an American cheese product. What it's made of exactly, I don't know. Now, this is also a great way to give my husband his medicine. He never knows it's in there. So as it stands, we have a beautiful breakfast casserole, but like I mentioned, was it a casserole? Was it a sandwich? Let's make it a sandwich, a casserich, a sanderole, a sanderole. All right. Thanks for helping me out on that one. Now I've got a few more here. I mean, look at that. Luckily, I buy my Eggo waffles at Costco, and I just buy them by the pallet. You can never have enough Eggo waffles. And the cherry on top, more syrup. Oh. You might be asking yourself, is this healthy for me to eat? No, but does it feel good? Does it feel right? Absolutely 100% yes. So I'm gonna throw this in the oven I'm gonna say maybe 20 to 30 minutes. I just like to watch it. While this is baking, it has come to my attention that I said wake and bake earlier, and my kids laugh at me when I said that, and I didn't know why, and they told me, and I'm just appalled, because when I say wake and bake, I literally mean wake and bake, because that's what I want to do first thing when I wake up, is bake a casserole. So regardless of what you might think, I was not waking and baking with the pots, although I think it might be legal here. With they're selling the pots, I think, but I'm just making casseroles. I'm not one to condone smoking the pots. I know that some people bake with it. I'm willing to go there and maybe try it in some of my recipes eventually. You know, I know that there's a big market for that. So maybe I could make a grasserole, because some people call the pots grass. They smoke the grass, or the weederole. No. This could be really dangerous, because you get the munchies, you eat the grasserole, you eat the grasserole, you get the munchies, and it's just this vicious cycle of chicken before the egg. I mean, I don't know, and then it's just gone. It's just gone. So if you're interested in seeing me attempt to make a grasserole, like and subscribe, and let's see what we come up with. If you have any ideas, send them my way. All right, let's pull it out of the oven. Ooh. Now look at there. Sandwich, check. Casserole, check. Delicious, check, check, check. So many layers. Look at that. It's a casserole masterpiece. This is like if McDonald's knew what they were doing when they made the McGriddle. Ooh! Oh, my gosh. Oh, I got some syrup in there. All those components, like a flavor explosion. I mean, when you think of the chemistry that's going on here in this breakfast casserole, this is like a Picasso. It's like heaven. You know, last time I made this, my husband Steve ate 4. That's like half a casserole. He didn't get hangry for at least a week or two. Now, on a rating of 1 to 10, I would give this a 9.3. Presentation's a little bit sloppy, but that's really partially because of the American cheese product. But creativity, 10 all the way. Flavor, 10.5. Okay, looking forward to seeing you next episode, where we make a twist on the old fast food favorite, rhymes with pig smack. You'll have to tune in to find out what that is. Bet you can't guess.